How Mitakuyepi. Hello, everyone. I want to talk about a Lakota word, and that word is ta, and this means clumsy. And I was teaching one of my students about this word, and it's a funny word. I mean, even to hear it, yeah, ta. So, when you conjugate this word and you want to say, I am clumsy, you say, mat-at-ah. So we were talking about this word, and it has two definitions. Yeah, the one is clumsy, and the other one is to die. Yeah, so you have to be careful how you say this word. So my student would say, yeah, it's not good to say mat-a or mat-e, because the word is ta, but when you conjugate it for to die, then you change that to te. So, so my students said, yeah, that's not a word we should use. Yeah. And so I said, yeah, there's only one person I know who says this, and it's Iktomi who said it. There's a story where he's married and his wife tells him to do something. He doesn't want to because he's really lazy. He's known for that. Yeah. So he says, oh, wanamate. He says, falls to the ground. He says, no, I died. He said. So he falls on the ground. So his wife, she starts to cry. Huh? Oh no, he said, my husband is dead, and I just got done making this soup. It's got really his favorite piece of meat in there, and I was just going to give it to him, but now I can't because he's dead. So as he's laying on the ground, he really sits up. But just for a little while, I'm alive, he said. So he can eat the soup. Then he finishes it, then, oh, he falls again. Akemate, he says. I died again. Oh my gosh. So that's the one guy who would say that. That and so and the funny thing is, see, I had the whiteboard up and I teach over Zoom and there's a whiteboard. So I was writing these words on on the whiteboard. And so when I got done with my presentation, I meant to click off the whiteboard, but instead I accidentally ended the session, so everything went off. And I was like, what happened? And I was like, oh my gosh, I, I, I closed the session. So I opened it back up really quick. And thank goodness my student was able to come back in. And so I said, isn't that funny? I said, I was talking about this Iktomi story. And at the same time, I was talking about being clumsy. Yeah. Ta-ta. And then look at what happened. So that's how things are sometimes, yeah. I was really into the presentation explaining clumsy, this word ta, and it is a funny word. And so I literally, yeah, taught my student um, how to be ta, yeah. So I just wanted to share some Lakota humor with you. In our culture, humor is so important. Even when we're doing a ceremony, it's okay for humor to be there because when we laugh, we get more relaxed. Yeah. And so that way, when we are communicating in a relaxed state, whether we're doing a ceremony or a ceremony is being done for us, then we're more open to the healing energies that are going to come through that ceremony. So this is why humor is very important in our culture. So yeah, so think about that, and maybe you have a funny story you might want to share too. Please do, yeah, and you can share it in the comments, and if you would like to, and talk about times that maybe you were too, yeah, clumsy. So focus on the yeah, the clumsy, not the iktomi word, okay? Oh shucks, and then and then to make it even worse, okay, my session ended with my student, and then I had to go someplace. So I got myself ready, put my jacket on. As I'm making this recording, it's December, and it's really cold outside. So I put my jacket on and my scarf and stocking cap, and I took off, yeah, to the bus stop, which is about 2 minutes away, or maybe 3 minutes. And I think I got maybe a fourth of the way. Then I realized, wait a minute. Normally I wear glasses, so I realized don't have my glasses on. So it's like, oh my, and it's dark, yeah. So I turned around and came back into the house and got my glasses, and then I went back, and then this time I went a little bit further. Then I realized, wait a minute, I forgot my billfold. It has my bus ticket. So I had to turn around again. Then this time I got my billfold, and I was like, what's going on here? I teach the word ta, and look at what I'm doing. So this time before I left the house, I have a rattle, and so I got this rattle, and I started to shake it over me, because rattle is cleansing. Yeah, the sound of the rattle is cleansing. It has the power of the West. And when you're feeling sad, or you're angry, or you're scared, or something is not right, like you're doing a lot of clumsy things, then you can do that. Yeah, you can have this rattle, shake it all over you like that, or beat a drum. Yeah, that's another thing you can do. So that's what I did. I don't want to do any more clumsy things. So then I went, and I just arrived at the bus stop, and then the bus just pulled in the same time. So, whew, perfect timing. Oh my gosh! So I have to really be careful of what words I teach. I end up doing it. Oh my. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for listening to my story. And like I said, if you would like to share similar experiences too that you've had in your life, please do if you want to. Yeah. I'm really eager to hear other people's accounts. Yeah. See, this is part of life, and we can laugh at ourselves and tell a story. Laughter's medicine, yeah, so we can share it with others. So that's why I'm telling you the story, to share the medicine with you. So I hope you found it funny. So yeah, as I always say, everything is circular, so we don't have a word for goodbye. So until next time, doksha ke, and I'll catch you in the next video. I invite you to come visit my website at wolakota7.com. You can see the address on the screen, and here you can learn about the books that I've written, and also some of the services that I offer. For example, spiritual consultation and Lakota language lessons. And you can see the books that I wrote, and one of them, called Keya Mato Stonehearts, I wrote with my wife. And if you would like to order these books or order any of my services, you can see all the information on the screen. And for more questions, please write to me at the email address that you see at the bottom right of the screen. Ho, Lila Pila Maelo. Thank you very much.